He got everything because of her. But when the money entered, he threw his wife and his child into the cold night, and she cursed him. After graduation, next was NYSC. Ebuka was posted to a local school where he met a lady that changed everything. Her name was Adora. She was a youth corper posted to the same school, but from the very first day, she was different. She wasn't loud. She had a calm, quiet confidence, a beauty that didn't demand attention but commanded it. Ebuka was still a man without nothing, a certificate, an ulcer, and borrowed clothes. One evening during break, he sat alone under a mango tree eating a cheap meat pie. Adora walked up to him. "I heard you telling your students about your background," she said softly. "I understand what it means to fight for everything you have, and I respect that." Ebuka looked at her. For the very first time in his life, he felt seen. Not as a poor boy, but as a man. From that day, they became inseparable. She would bring him extra food, forcing him to eat so that his ulcer wouldn't kill him. They talked about their dreams, their fears, their faith. And one night, under a sky full of stars, Ebuka's walls broke down. "Adora, I have no money, no house. If you walk into my life, you're walking into a struggle." Adora looked at him with eyes that held no fear. "I am not walking into a struggle, Ebuka. I am walking into our future."
Repeat after me.
I take you.
I take you, my love, to be my wife.
And I take you to be my husband.
They got married 6 months later after NYSC. No designer clothes. Ebuka wore the same borrowed suit from his proposal. Adora wore a white dress her mother helped her sew. But the love in that room was enormous. Nneka, Ebuka's mother, danced until tears streamed down her face. But the first year of marriage was war. Ebuka applied for jobs everywhere. Every day, rejection. "We will get back to you. The position has been filled." Adora was the breadwinner. Earning 18,000 naira a month as a private school teacher, they survived on that. Rent, clothes, feeding, everything. Adora never complained. Not once. She would come home tired, cook dinner, and say, "Ebuka, your breakthrough is coming. Just don't give up." And then God answered. One Tuesday morning, Ebuka's phone rang. It was Nordic Oil and Gas. He got the job, 350,000 naira a month. Ebuka dropped to his knees in their apartment and wept. Years of hunger, ulcer, shame, all of it pouring out. Adora held him and they cried together. The boy from the dust had risen. Things moved fast. A new house, a Toyota Camry. Adora quit her job because Ebuka told her to do so. And 9 months later, she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. They named her Chimdalu. My God is good. Ebuka held his daughter and wept again. "You will never know hunger," he whispered. "I promise you." It was like a fairy tale, but beneath the surface, something dark was growing. Money reveals who you truly are. And for Ebuka, money revealed a monster. It started with late nights, 11 p.m., midnight, 2 a.m. "I was at a colleague's house," he would lie. Secret phone calls and a smile Ebuka had never given Adora. Then came the control. He told Adora she couldn't visit her family anymore. He stopped her from going back to school. "So you can feel big?" "No," he sneered. He monitored her phone. He accused her of cheating with a gate man. The gentle boy who cried under the mango tree was gone. In his place was a cruel, controlling stranger. One evening, Adora cooked his favorite meal. He walked past it without a glance. "I have eaten," he snapped. Adora began to shrink. The vibrant, confident woman was disappearing. She became a ghost in her own home, and little Chimdalu would watch her mother cry and ask, "Mommy, why are you crying?" "I'm just peeling onions, baby," Adora would reply. Then Ebuka crossed the line. He came home with a woman named Sandra, young, flashy, arrogant. "This is Sandra. She's going to be living with us from now on," Ebuka said casually. Adora's world shattered. "Ebuka, we are married. We have a child," she screamed. "I am the man of this house," Ebuka fired back. "I earn every kobo. Without me, you are nothing. Pack your bags. You have until tomorrow night." The next evening, Adora packed 2 bags. She couldn't even pack her things properly because Ebuka stood guarding the door. She walked out with her daughter into the night with nowhere to go, no money, nothing. They slept outside a neighbor's fence on the cold bare floor. The Harmattan wind was brutal. Chimdalu shivered. "Mom, I'm cold." Adora wrapped her body around her child. "Close your eyes, baby. Mommy is here." A kind neighbor, Mama Ngozi, begged Ebuka to let them pack their things. They packed, and before Adora left, she stopped. She looked back at the house, and she spoke. Her voice was low, barely a whisper, but it carried the weight of a sledgehammer. "Chukwuebuka Emeka, the same God who lifted you up from the dust will bring you down. Your life will crash. Everything you have built will crumble. The woman you brought into my home will leave you. You will beg on the street, and my daughter will sit at the tables you cannot even dream of." She looked at the stars. "God is my witness." They walked away into the dark.